I want to read a verse to you. I call it the call to men. His son was Solomon. David was a great king. David is on his deathbed about to die. I want you to read what David says to his son. It says in the book of 1 Kings chapter 2 verse 1, when the time drew near for David to die, he gave a charge to his son Solomon. Now watch a father talk to a son. Quote, I am about to go the way of all the earth, he said, so be strong and show yourself a man. What a good word for a father to say to a son. Son, I'm about to die. Show yourself a man. Show yourself a man. That's in the Bible. And now he's going to tell him how to show himself a man. He says, first of all, observe what the Lord your God requires. Secondly, walk in his ways. Thirdly, keep his decrees and his commands. Fourthly, he says, keep his laws and requirements that are written in the book. Then he says, so that you may prosper in all you do.
We should teach our young men to be providers.
And wherever you go, son, you're going to be okay if you keep the law I taught you. Did your father leave you the word of God like that? Or he just kind of left you? He just left you, didn't he? He left you when you was 9. He left you when you was 14. He left before you was born. And no man ever came to you and says, now show yourself a man. Because most men don't know what a man is.
You're going to raise a young man to be a father. Sometimes he fall over. Don't snatch him up. Let him cry. Get out!
That's why I'm here. I'm here to show you how to be a man. Because most men don't know what a man is. David said, show yourself a man. And he knew what a man looked like. A man who keeps the law of God, keep his requirements, who obeys his statutes, who walk in his ways. He said, David, if you do that, you'll make plenty money. You'll live long. You'll keep your body pure. You won't drink liquor and smoke dope. You won't keep bad company. You'll prosper. The last part he says, and the Lord will keep his promises to me. He said, listen, son, if you be a man, the promises God gave me will be fulfilled in you. Do you have a son? Are you talking to your son? A lady came to me from behind the counter in the airport. She says, is that your son? I said, yes. He just hugged you. I said, yes. And she started crying. She said, he's a man. I said, yeah. He just told you he loved you. I said, yep. I always tell my son I love him. She cried. She said, my husband left my son when he was 7 years old. Now my son is 18 and he's in prison. Do you tell your son you love him? Did your father tell you? Is the question.